Hello, I'm Claire Bicknell, owner of the Catena Network, and welcome to our next Catena Cast. We're here today at the Nottingham Playhouse. You probably recognise its iconic mirror. So we're here to meet two people, Olivia Wood, who's going to tell us how the Nottingham Playhouse is celebrating its 70th anniversary, and also meeting with Catena member Simply Thrilled and its MD Jack Delaney, who's a director and producer of films. Come with us and find out what they say. So we've come into the Nottingham Playhouse and I'm here with Olivia Wood, who is the Nottingham Playhouse's fundraiser. So, of course, you're a charity as well as a theatre, aren't you?
We are, yeah. I think that's something that not a lot of people know about us, but we are a not-for-profit organisation. And we get grants for about 30% of our income, but the other 70% is by supporters coming to see the work that we do and also generously donating.
Mm-hmm. And it's a big year for the theatre this year, isn't it?
Most definitely. It's our 70th anniversary. We began in a different location.
Where were you before?
We actually began in 1948 on Goldsmith Street in Nottingham, and then we came here to Wellington Circus in 1963. So this is the 70th anniversary of the entire entity of the theatre.
Wow, 70 years, that's going some, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Our platinum anniversary, so it's a really big deal for us, and we're celebrating with our fundraising gala that we're hosting on Thursday 22nd of November.
Okay, tell me a bit more about that then.
So the gala will be centred around a performance of Madness of George III. We're going to be celebrating with a cocktail and canapé reception for the first hour, and then we're going to have the performance and then a post-performance party as well.
Oh wow, so it sounds sort of party in a play.
Yes,
what more could you want? So,
yeah.
So how do people get involved with this? How do you... Are tickets still available? Is it all been sold out?
Yeah, we've got tickets available. They're priced from £73.50.
But that includes your ticket, your cocktail, your...
Everything, yeah, and the chance to take part in a money card buy auction, which is happening after the performance as well. Part of the ticket price as well is a charitable donation. Okay. So just by attending, you supporting the charity. And the auction, we have some amazing prizes up for grabs so far. We have a Tennessee Williams signed programme from one of his plays that he put on here in the 1970s, which is incredible. Wow. It was generously donated by Tom Huggin, one of our patrons. We also have a drawing by Mark Gatiss himself, who's playing George III, and that is going to be of him and some other cast members in character. Oh, wow. So that's going to be amazing as well.
It's very personal then.
Very much so. So attending the gala will also give you the opportunity to take part in that auction.
Too much to remember.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
So anyone who wants to get involved, come to the event, can come to the Nottingham Playhouse website, ring the ticket office, come to Catena and ask us, or contact you directly?
Yeah, definitely. So we have a specific gala page, www.nottinghamplayhouse.co.uk/gala, and that is where tickets can be purchased for corporate groups over 10 people that want to come. If you give the box office a call, they'll be able to apply a discount for you, a 15% discount. And similarly, if you're a part of the Catena network as well, just giving them a call and letting them know, and a discount can be applied there.
That's perfect. Thank you for that discount. I didn't know we had that, so that's brilliant. I will share the news. Thank you so much for telling us about that, Olivia, and thank you for your time. We look forward to seeing you at the gala.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. So we've moved into another room in the Playhouse here. I'm here with Jack Delaney from Simply Thrilled, and we'd hoped that we might be able to get down on stage, and I'm really sorry that we can't do that, Jack, but they've got really important rehearsals going on. We've just been talking to Olivia about the Madness of King George being their gala programme, and we've got very famous actors and actresses on stage practising who have gazumped us, I guess. So here we are, but that's not going to stop us talking about you and what you do with your business. And I have to say that I love the name of your business, because the first time you emailed me, you sent me an email saying, I'm really interested in Catena and the events, can you tell me more about it? And I came to the bottom of the email and it said, from Jack, Simply Thrilled, and I thought that was how I felt getting your email. So tell us about your business.
So hey, I'm Jack. I run Simply Thrilled, which a lot of people do note out the name. A few people have said it sounds like a sex shop or something. Which, like, it wasn't some, but and then like they said, the logo looks like the Playboy bunny ears. And I was like, oh yeah, I totally.
Well, you've got another career in the making if you need me.
Times are hard when times get hard. That's the first point. Yeah.
So you make films, direct films?
Yeah. So we're a production company. So we do, if it moves, we'll shoot it. Which again. So we also do animations, motion graphics, fun stuff like that. We like to think we're kind of ideas-led, like concept-led. So for every kind of new inquiry, we kick out at least 3-4 kind of fresh, unique ideas, which, it could be kind of just a different technical approach, or it could be a whole new way of looking. So I guess in that sense, we marry kind of the best parts of production company and traditional ad agency.
Mm-hmm.
So we can kind of, because that whole model is changing, people want, it's easy to produce, it's fairly easy to produce videos, but to produce them with a fresh, unique idea is...
Well, everybody is looking for their USP, and people are asked, what is your USP, and you come out with something that somebody already has, so it's not unique. So I get that will be really useful to businesses. Now, you've done some very interesting filming, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
One of them you told me was an Iranian Come Dine With Me.
Yeah, so that was before I set up a shop. That was I was working. It was my first job out of uni, actually. So it's going back a few years now. So first job out of college, I worked at this Iranian TV station, actually broadcasting in London, but up in the satellite down into Iran, because there was nothing they could do about it, because it's obviously the culture there is very different. So they bought the rights to Come Dine With Me. It's obviously known and loved from Channel 4. We did that, but obviously because it's broadcast into Iran, it was all in Farsi, so all the contestants were Iranians speaking in Farsi, so it was like having to kind of know what they were saying.
So were you having to do the ironic narration, shall we say, that Channel 4 is well known for? In Farsi, were you doing that?
No, sadly not. No, I think it's David Lamb who does the Channel 4 one, but I think my voice, I would have loved to have done, because I've probably got the level of horrible
gravitas
cynicism
required. Yes, absolutely.
But sadly no, I was just editing it. But I think because obviously the cultural differences, that was quite something, and because it was kind of very hard to find any Iranians in London, or anywhere
who were prepared to put themselves up.
And see the kind of the cultural shift between, that if they're in London, they're obviously quite well travelled and kind of more cosmopolitan, and how that...
And in some respects in exile?
Potentially, I'm not sure. But it was interesting in how that kind of, because it's a very British show, kind of intrinsic, it's like a dinner party competition type thing, and see how that, making that fit for an audience that you couldn't even get in front of, because obviously there was restrictions, couldn't just...
And how was it received?
Yeah, I think as far as I know, it went down. I know the viewings were quite good. Worked on a few other shows. Worked on another one which was like a Britain's Got Talent type scenario.
Where was that aimed at?
Not Britain, but a kind of like a pop idol for Iran. So that was quite interesting, and it was quite something, but left after a few years, and then just got into a whole bunch of other things. Okay,
so soap opera. I think is something else that you've got into as well. Tell me a bit more about that.
Yeah, not a huge fan of soaps, if I'm honest. But I met this investor, kind of executive producer type dude. It was kind of the first exclusive soap opera that was exclusive to mobile phone apps, like smartphone apps.
So you get an app for
and
a production. And then you get your subsequent
and they're
episodes.
all really short as well, because obviously you've got iPlayer or whatnot or Netflix on your phone, you can watch stuff. But there were 3-minute long episodes, so it was
probably
real.
About right, isn't it?
Yeah. So it was kind of designed, because you wouldn't really, if you're just waiting in a doctor's waiting room, or if you're on the bus, you wouldn't watch like a half hour, an hour of like EastEnders or whatnot, but you'd watch like a 3-minute little thing, and it wouldn't kill your data.
Mm-hmm.
So I did 3 storylines of that, like produced and direct that. There was a lot of fun. Katie Price was apparently a huge fan.
Oh, a fan and not in it?
Yeah, not in it though, but yeah.
So you've done some radio work as well. What's the radio work? Yeah,
so that was, again, not specifically for radio, but it was kind of an audio thing on an app. So that was kind of like an interactive, tell your own Dungeons and Dragons-esque kind of story, where you kind of get the app and pay for it, and like you jog along whilst listening to it, and you kind of make different choices as the character at the end of each chapter. But if you're not jogging fast enough,
the dragon can get you. Oh my word! Well, that would get your steps up really. Then,
yeah.
Wow.
So like it gets you like, and we had some like fast-paced music behind it, and like it kind of added incentive to go for a run if you're getting chased by a dragon.
I guess it would.
Yeah.
So what you were saying to us earlier about really engaging with technology and becoming creative, I see this as you're talking to us now, and that's pretty much part of your lifestyle, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how are you looking at developing your business? And I don't really want to go into too much more to sort of delve into your USPs really, but with all the creativity that you have at your fingertips and up here really, I think is it, isn't it? What are you looking to do? What are your goals and ambitions?
Yeah, I mean, first off with the creativity side of things, for me it's very much, like it should shine through every single part of your business, and and because there's a lot of kind of production companies and video agencies out there that it's just they almost could be any other business in terms of sector. They just happen to do videos, and not to cuss on the competition, but the results are very much evident on screen, and so I kind of like to apply that as the kind of creative as an ethos around everything. So even our mailing list, we've got something called a flailing list. So you sign up to it and we'll just send you random stuff. So we might ring you up in the middle of the night with a recipe for ham hock terrine, or we might we might email you a little video just waving at the camera, or just stuff like that. And then even down to business cards. My business cards are just playing cards.
Yes, I've seen those,
with obviously my contact details on it, so I just throw them out at
it's
networking events.
It's sort of friendly disruptive marketing, isn't it? Yes,
that's
not non-aggressive, non-assertive, but disruptive nonetheless, but effective.
Yeah, absolutely. In terms of the future, I definitely see working in a kind of intermingling what I do with the technology side of things is really interesting way forward. Looking ahead, it's kind of take this kind of like you said, friendly kind of disruption, and I guess
you've got the platforms and maximising what they can do, but putting it out in a different way. A bit like what Heston Blumenthal does with food.
Yeah.
You look at it and it looks like one thing but tastes like another, and is something completely different.
Absolutely, I love that, and that's very much the lifeblood of me, and the company that I set up. So it's all about that. Yeah.
I think that anybody who has met you previously would absolutely say that sums you up. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you. The fact that we actually got you serious on a couple of occasions, I'm taking as a personal triumph. Jack Delaney, thank you so much for your time with us. This will be going out on YouTube.